Meanwhile, it's been quite a busy window for Juventus, as we mentioned. Vlahović, of course, has come in, the biggest deal that we've seen done across Europe in this window. Zakaria confirmed today as well. Meanwhile, Aaron Ramsey has gone to Rangers. Kulusevski and Bentancur, of course, gone to Spurs. Hey, Gab, you've got to be happy with the business they've been done.
Yeah, the talk is that, this is the best window that they've had since 2011. And, it's not just about getting players in. Vlahović obviously moves the needle in a really, really big way. For my money, the best central striker in Europe, the best young central striker in Europe, not named Erling Braut Haaland. And Dennis Zakaria is a guy they really, really needed, a guy who doesn't cost them a lot of money because he would have been a free agent in June and fills that defensive midfield position. They managed to kind of finance it by moving players out, Kulusevski and Bentancur, who we mentioned. And then suddenly this team, it feels like it's getting a little bit younger, which is also really important. I think it's enough to finish top four. And when you ask yourself, how can they afford it? There's an easy argument, is that they really need to finish top four, because if they don't, they're going to lose out on a lot of money, just because of the gap between Champions League and Europa League.
It's something that we've been struggling to answer so far this season, but considering who they brought in, Gab, what's the starting 11, do you feel, that Max Allegri will go for?
It's a really good question. If Chiesa were there, I don't think there's any doubt it would be a 4-3-3. Obviously, without Chiesa, it's a little bit different. I think initially we might see the 4-2-3-1 with Dybala in the hole behind Vlahović and wingers out there to get him service. But then again, it's still Allegri that we're talking about, and I think he had some success with the 4-3-3. So, we might see Dybala deployed in a wide area. We might see, I think, Morata in some situations deployed in a wide area. Personally, I'd go 4-3-3, and I'd keep Dybala in coming in from the wing. He may not like that position, but you know what? You got 4 months left to go on your contract. You want a new one on your bike, son.
What's likely then, Gab, with this new look Juve side? Catching Inter at the top of the table or winning the Champions League?
Neither. It's weird. Honestly, 11 points is so big, and there's so many teams in between. Weirdly, I'm going to say winning the Champions League. I don't think either one's going to happen. No. But I think, they'd just be content with progress in Europe. Obviously, they've got Villarreal coming up. I think they're going to feel that they can beat them. And then once you get to quarterfinals, theoretically, anything can happen. It's not just Inter. The gap is 11 points, and Inter have a game in hand. It's also the fact that, you got to get past all the teams in between, Atalanta, Milan, Napoli. So I think, that would really, really be beyond their reach this season. But I think if they get forward progress, cut their costs, I think they're in a good place.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.